Hi, it's Sheree Valentine. Who's ready for a tappy break? Because it's time. It is time to start tapping on those critical voices, those harsh words we have for ourselves, those unconscious beliefs that hold us back and keep us stuck and don't let us step into our fullest potential. And today we're looking at the issue of asking for help. That is just something that so many of us really have a hard time doing, whether it's to pay and hire somebody to support us in our vision, or it's at home, asking your spouse, asking a friend. We seem to have this inherent voice inside of ourselves that seems like there's something wrong with us if we need help, if we can't do it alone, we can't make it happen. And here's what I have to say to that. I'm one of you. I totally can relate and understand. And I've had the great fortune throughout my life to have some wonderful support systems in place and accepted it gratefully, yet always felt ashamed that I needed that help. And so part of my journey, as all of us, is to learn how to navigate past that, to see what's underlying it. Why do I find that so hard? Why do you find it so hard? And where can the shifts be made? Where does it make sense to really bring in the support and the help that is going to make a difference for you so that you can be your best self? You can shine your light. You can put your energy and your focus and your attention where it needs to go, where you do your best work, whether it's in a personal sense or whether it's in a professional sense, and often in both. So I have a question for you today, and I want you to just tune in and start to think about, where do you feel that you are being held back? What's keeping you from really either making the decision to hire the help that you need or ask for help that you need so that you can accomplish your goals, so that you can see your intentions come to light, and so that you can enjoy the vision of success that you have? It's going to be different for each and every one of you. So take a moment for yourself and see where that might be. Some ideas that I have for you might be looking at the area of disappointment. That is a very common theme in my clients, that they have this unconscious expectation that they'll be disappointed because they have been so many other times in the past. And so it's just easier not to get the help because they'll be disappointed anyway. So what's the use? What's the point? Tune in with yourself and see if that might be true for you. Or are you someone who does hire the help you need or ask for the support you need, and yet you're continually disappointed because they don't follow through and they don't pan out in the way that you expected and wanted and needed them to? You could have the same unconscious expectation. The best way to handle that is to ask yourself, when did this first begin? When do I first remember being really disappointed with some help that I was given? Because if you can go back to that time and collapse it, you can have far more success in releasing that expectation. Many people are really stuck in the belief of control, that they have to control everything, and so the only way they can control it is to do it themselves. Is that you? How's that serving you? And where is that hurting you and blocking you and stopping you from your success? Is it contributing to overwhelm, to anxiety, to exhaustion? When we have these critical voices and these negative beliefs and thoughts that are running around in our mind, even if we're not aware of them, it can really hurt and suppress your immune system. That can set you up for more sickness, catching more colds or flu. If you already have some autoimmune or other issues, really help contributing to the flares. So this is a really big topic for us to look at today. Asking for help is not a dirty word. We're not meant to be alone and do it alone, contrary to what we have been raised to believe by many people. Culture, society, family. You may have had a parent who just did everything herself, took everything on, never asked for help, really, prided herself in that. And you've taken that on and you see that as being successful and you see that as being the best person you can be because you can do that like your mom or your dad or your aunt or your grandmother did. But I have a question for you. Is that really serving you? And is that really your truth? That might have been their truth, that might have been their experience, but does it need to be yours? So I've given you some ideas. Tune into one of them for today, for this particular tapping sequence, and focus on that. Hold that intention for yourself. So regardless of the words that I'm using, tap with me, speak with me. Maybe you want to mute the sound and tap with me, but you say your own words. That's perfectly acceptable to do. Use this experience, use this time for you so that you're getting what you need and you are moving forward and letting go of these limiting thoughts and beliefs that are not serving you or your highest good. Ready? Let's get started. Take a nice, deep, cleansing breath and let it out. And let go of everything that has come before this moment. And let go of anything that's waiting for you after we finish. Right now, this is your time. You're taking a break to refresh, re-energize, reboot, and release. So let's breathe very consciously. Inhaling and exhaling. Finding your own rhythm, your own breath. Receiving that gift of life that breath is. Receiving the gift of this moment, of this stillness, of this time that's just for you. Put your attention at the base of your spine where you have a root chakra and allow it to grow through the floorboards, through all the layers of the earth, and connect into the center of the earth. Let this cord expand out past your body, past your energy body, and allow yourself to be rooted and grounded and centered and sourced by the earth's energy. Each inhale fills you with nurturing, fills you with support, with love, with calm, with grounding, with centering. Gathering up all that is in your energy field, all that's in your body, all that's in your chakras that doesn't allow you to feel safe and comfortable to ask for help and receive the support that you need. So you're breathing in all the earth's energy, filling you with this trust and the sense of safety, and you're releasing anything that's not in alignment with that. And sending that energy, sending those thoughts, those beliefs, down into the center of the earth, letting them go, releasing them. Breathe in and light up for yourself what needs releasing today. And hold that intention for yourself as we tap. And know that every breath fills you with what you need. Every exhale releases what you do not. Now surround yourself with light from above, from Father Sky, from the Sun, from the Divine, from the Holy Spirit, from whatever source you connect to. Bring that light completely surround you and fill you. Whenever we release anything, we want to fill it in with what we want to create. So we're filling ourselves with this light, this source, this trust, this belief, this connection, that we are always supported and that it is safe to ask for help. It is safe to hire the help we need and to receive what it is that we need. And now we'll start tapping. Remember to tune into your specific issue around asking for help so that you can receive what you need in this group tapping experience that offers you borrowed benefits. You are getting the benefits of the collective energy of all that are tapping every time this video is opened while you're tapping as well. And you're receiving what you need from the intentional space of being here, setting your intention, knowing what you're choosing to release, or being open, if you don't know, to releasing whatever it is that you need, and tapping and speaking and following and being with me. Let's go. Even though I find it really difficult to ask for help, I choose to honor myself and the part of me that finds it difficult. There's a reason. Whether I know it or not, I know there is a reason. So even though it's really challenging for me to trust that I will get the support I need when I ask for help, I choose to love and accept myself. So even though it's not an easy thing for me to ask for help, to hire help, I choose to honor myself and love and accept myself anyway. It's a struggle for me. I don't want to hire help. It costs too much money. I'm not making enough money. I can't justify it. I don't know that they'll really do their job. I don't trust that they'll do as good a job as me. Even though there are so many things I don't like doing. And it takes so much of my time and my energy. And I pride myself that I can be so busy, that I can do so much. And yet I'm feeling drained. And I'm not getting to do all the things I'd like to do because I'm putting all my time and energy into doing everything myself. What's the point in hiring somebody? I can do it. So why should I have someone else do it? And every time I ask for help anyway, I just feel disappointed. No one does it as good as I do. They don't know what I need and want. They're not in my head. It takes more time and energy to explain it and tell them what I need than to just do it myself. There's a million reasons I have why I'm very resistant, why I find it difficult to ask for support, to ask for help. It's just hard for me to do. There's a part of me that has learned to believe that I'm more valuable the busier I am and the more I can do. There's a part of me that has learned to believe I really can't rely on anyone anyway. I can't trust people. I'll be disappointed. They won't do a good job. They're not conscientious. All these things that I've learned, and part of me really believes it, even if I'm not aware of it. So I give myself permission to release this mistrust, to release these beliefs, to let go of feeling unsupported. I choose to see the support that's available to me. I choose to allow the support to come to me. I can give so much more to my gifts. I can fill my soul so much more if I had more time. And I can have more time if I just enlist the right help for me. I'm pretty wise. I know what's working for me. I know what I can do easily. I know where my expertise is. And I know where I struggle. So maybe those places where I struggle are the places I can enlist the support. Maybe it's hiring someone to clean my house. Maybe it's hiring someone to do the shopping for me. Or maybe it's enlisting the help of the people who live here to pitch in more. Maybe I just need to hire somebody for some specific tasks to free me up. Where can I let go of things and give them to someone else and trust that they'll do a great job? I choose to start to believe I can rely on support. And I choose to give myself permission to let it be okay, to ask for help. It doesn't mean I'm weak. It's nothing to be ashamed of. I don't need to feel bad about it. Don't need to feel guilty about it. I choose not to feel bad or ashamed or guilty because I am smart enough, wise enough to enlist the support that makes sense for me in a way that makes sense for me. Maybe it's just a little help, but it will free me up a lot. Maybe it's a lot of help. I'm unique, so the support that I need might not be the same support that somebody else needs. That's okay. It's not a competition, and it's not a comparison. And it's certainly not a competition to see who can do the most on their own. The competitive part of me, though, believes that. I'm not sure I'm ready to let that one go just yet. I still think my value is in how much I can do on my own. But I'm willing to be open to letting that go and seeing things another way. I choose to give myself permission to be open to support, to believing I can have it, to receiving it, to asking for it, and to trusting that I'll receive it. I am always supported. I begin to believe that. I begin to embrace that. I have the support of actually the whole divine realm. I can call upon and ask for help internally and energetically. I am also supported in my life. I'm supported in my ventures. I'm supported in my dreams. I'm supported in my vision for a great life. And I choose to open myself to all that's available to me and to allow myself to receive love, help, support, guidance for my highest good. Take a breath and release and let it go. Check in and see how you're feeling. Anything pop up? Any memories, any thoughts, any words, any visions? Those are all clues. You may need to keep tapping. I recommend you go back to where we began the tapping and just keep tapping until you're feeling really good, until some of those words that I've said really make sense to you, that you resonate with the truth of feeling supported. Because you may not yet. And that was just a quick round, so I'd be very surprised if you're 100% on board. But that's the wonderful thing about tapping, is you can keep doing it. You can keep doing it till you release those beliefs that aren't really true, or that you don't wish to be true for yourself anymore. And you can embrace new perspectives, new beliefs, new thoughts. You can give yourself that space and that energy that you need to make the shifts and the changes that support you. So keep tapping and come back every week at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Thursdays and join me live or watch the replays anytime at your convenience on YouTube or at shreevalentine.com on my blog. And while you're at shreevalentine.com, be sure and sign up for my audio meditations. They're free. That help to ground and protect and set your day, as we did at the beginning of this tapping, and also can remind you about your gratitudes and help you to set intentions. So until next time, keep tapping.